So have you ever wondered that there are some crypto projects with a death wish out there? Some of them quite major cryptocurrencies. I'm not talking of small caps. I'm talking of medium to large caps. They've got a death wish in my opinion. If you want to know more about this, please keep watching. But before we proceed, guys, I've got to do some housekeeping here. This video is not intended for UK viewers. If you're from the UK, please do not watch this video. If you're from the rest of the world, welcome to our channel, and I'm your host, FD for SageFast.tv, bringing you something different today. And this is something I've been looking at for quite a while, and I'm thinking, some of this doesn't make any sense. So in this video, I'm going to summarize projects currently in the top 100 as per coin market cap listing that I believe, deliberately or not, they do not want to succeed for a whole range of reasons. Now, I'm not in a way suggesting that these will disappear in the next 3 to 5 years, but this may turn out to be a slow and ungraceful loss of market dominance over time. For example, those in the top 10 may start by sliding down into top 20, then top 50, up until they eventually disappear from the top 100 crypto projects list altogether. Now, this may come as a surprise for many of you who are either too tribal to notice some of these things, or you are too new to the space to realize that the current ranking hasn't always been like this. The only ones to not have lost any ranking is Bitcoin and Ethereum when it came onto the scene. Beyond Ethereum downwards, every single one of those projects has gained and lost positions throughout their lives so far, some for a few days to weeks, others for longer. But the danger now for some of these staple cryptocurrencies is those rankings could be lost forever without any chance of getting them back. We all know that it is not all about the tech, or Bitcoin will not be sitting where it is today. So if you are in it for the tech, you probably are in the wrong game here. In fact, it's actually a combination of tech and other things. Yes, there will be some one-hit wonders, those shiny new things that will never repeat the same growth and price performances they enjoyed during their maiden cycle. In fact, a good majority of these projects, the shiny things will never outperform their first cycles. The history books are full of projects like those. Take the following snapshots, for example. Here I'm going back to December 2013. Bitcoin was still number 1, Litecoin number 2, it's now 20th. XRP was 3rd, it's now 6th. Peercoin 4th, 987 today. Namecoin 5th, 1172 position today. Quack 6th, 1780 position today. Megacoin, some of these I've never heard of them. It was 7th then in 2013. Today it's disappeared or it's unranked. Got BitShares PTS or BTS, not sure they are the same. Then you got Feathercoin in number 9, 1711 position. And then you have Primecoin in 10th, that was in 2013. Today it's 1609 position. That's just 2013. If we move on the following year to 2014, Bitcoin first is still first. XRP was 2nd, it's now 6th. And Litecoin is dropped to 3rd, it's now 20th. BitShares unranked or disappeared. You got MadeSafeCoin, it was 5th back in 2014, now 5856. Dogecoin, it was 6th, it's 10th, so it's holding quite well. NXT, it was 7th, now it's in position 7740. Peercoin, 8th, 987. Counterparty in 9th, now it's 835. You got Dash, we all know Dash, in 10th position, now it's 163rd. And it continues. 2017, Bitcoin first is still first. Ethereum was now on the scene. 2nd is still 2nd. Bitcoin Cash was 3rd, it's now 19th. XRP 4th, still 6th. Dash 5th, 163rd. Litecoin 6th, 20th. Bitcoin Gold 7th, 129th. IOTA 8th, now it's 83rd. Cardano was 9th, it's on 8th. And Monero was 10th, it's 43rd. So this space keeps changing. That list, it keeps changing. If you go to 2020, Bitcoin was first, is still first. Ethereum 2nd, still 2nd. XRP 3rd is now 6th. Tether in 4th is 3rd. Litecoin in 5th is 20th. Chainlink in 6th is 11th. Bitcoin Cash in 7th is 19th. Cardano in 8th is 8th. Polkadot in 9th is 13th. BNB in 10th is 4th. 2021, Bitcoin is still first, it was first then. Ethereum is 2nd, it was 2nd then. BNB 3rd, it's 4th now. Tether, it was in 4th, it's in 3rd. Swap positions with BNB there. Solana was 5th, it's in 5th. Cardano was in 6th, it's 8th. USDC 7th, it's 7th. XRP 8th, it's 6th. Polkadot 9th, it's 13th. And we all know the way of the Terra Luna, don't we? From 10th to non-existent, it's pretty much dead. I know you got the Terra Luna Classic in 95th, and then the revamped Luna or the new Luna in 127th. I don't know what people are seeing in that. Just don't get it. But then people are still trading the FTX token. So what do I know? And then if you move on to the following year, which is 2022, Bitcoin still first, Ethereum still 2nd, Tether 3rd to 3rd, BNB 4th to 4th, USDC 5th to 7th, Binance USD, we know that one is gone now. It was in 6th, now it's sitting at 425th. We're just waiting for its death. XRP in 7th is now 6th, Doge in 8th is 10th, Polygon is 9th, and it's no longer in 9th now. think it's 11th or 12th. If you go to 2023, Bitcoin is still first, Ethereum is still second, Tether was third, is still third, BNB was fourth, is still fourth, XRP fifth, sixth, Solana sixth, is fifth. So a swap there. USDC seventh, is still seventh, Cardano eighth, Dogecoin ninth, is now in 10th, Tron in 10th, is now 12th. So slight shift, slight changes between 2022 and 2023. And now to current. Do you think there's a difference between 2023 and 2024? We're only 2 months into 2024. Of course there is. Because that's how these things move. Bitcoin is still first, Ethereum still second, Tether still third, BNB still fourth, Solana is fifth now, XRP sixth, USDC seventh, Cardano eighth, Avalanche is ninth, and Dogecoin 10th. So you can see what's going on here. That the top 10 rankings has been busy for some time, but will it stay the same this time around? Let's now look at some of the selected cryptocurrencies currently ranked within the top 100. I'm talking of the staples of the crypto space, the so-called popular layer ones and other projects. What could take them out of the top rankings? What could trigger those losses in market cap and market rankings? Let's start with Solana. Well, there's been a massive surge in popularity since the FTX and Alameda research scandal. I'm always feeling like we are one disaster away from a calamity with Solana. I can't see that changing until Solana developers either work and launch a more robust blockchain to replace the current one, which is prone to blackouts. One fatal bug and we're back to crypto stone age with this one. Folks, be careful. I'm not trying to fight Solana. It is just scary what's happening out there. Okay, let's go to XRP, the next one. This may sound cynical, but the SEC's case against XRP actually helped XRP to stay within the top 10, in my opinion. Why? Because of the hopium and the anticipation that once this is out of the way, it will go to $500, like some thought. Crazy people out there. However, the conclusion of that case, with most of the charges anyway, is basically removed any hype that may have added that speculative edge, and now it is a do or die scenario for XRP. This cycle, we shall find out whether XRP still has the drive to move up the rankings, but with Solana and BNB ahead of it, it's got its work cut out. It will take some epic moves for that to transpire. Moving on to Polkadot, from cutting edge to more cutting edge, still Polkadot's DOT token is not moving that much. The thing with crypto is that it is not always the best technology that wins the day. Sometimes it is the average tech with enough adoption that gains more traction ahead of the rest, and we can see this playing out between Ethereum and Polkadot. In all honesty, Ethereum technology is average at best, but is still wiping the floor with the likes of Polkadot and other so-called third generation blockchains. Maybe it is early days yet, folks, but crypto moves at God speed and it does not wait for anyone or anything. Will it be too late for Polkadot on the mass adoption front? One sign of desperation, in my opinion, is the latest marketing drive from the Polkadot Foundation, where a whole host of mercenary type crypto influencers are being showered with ridiculous funding to spread the word on Polkadot. You need more developers that develop real world solutions, not this gimmicky style of marketing. This is ridiculous in my view. What's going on over there, Polkadot? Gavin, come back. Anyway, Cardano is next. Back in high school, or in my days, I think it's still the case even now, the smartest guy never got the hottest girl around, and that could be the case here. We are still missing that killer dap on Cardano, and the drama around a widely adopted stablecoin simply takes Cardano's adoption issues from childish play to stupid, in my opinion. It appears there are still some within the Cardano ecosystem that are simply focused on their pet projects instead of what is good for the wider Cardano ecosystem. What the hell is JAD anyway? Like I've already stated earlier in this video, history will not judge such sloppiness positively. Adapt or die should be the guiding theme here. We are now way past my tech is better than yours phase. Cardano folk, look behind you. Look what's coming. There's better tech coming to the space day in, day out. Celestia, Neutron, there is a lot cooking over it. Cosmos ecosystem. Solana is another one. Yes, it's got its own issues. Polkadot, it could one day wake up. So be careful. Ethereum's layer 2 scaling solution, they've got some massive projects there. And yet Cardano, we're still fighting on what stablecoin should we be adopting. We want our JAD. Come on. There is better tech coming, like I said. While NFTs provided the much needed traffic and volumes during the last cycle for Cardano, this time networks like Avalanche, Solana, and even Ethereum and Bitcoin have upped the ante. The NFT space is not one you'll be able to successfully compete. That is Cardano, that is, and you cannot put your house on it. That Cardano will come out on top based on what's happening elsewhere. So some changes are required within the ecosystem and the community at large. But who is going to make the first move? Anyway, moving on to Cosmos. Well, the rest of the Cosmos ecosystem is doing just fine. The issue there is with the Atom coin itself and the Cosmos Hub. With a lot of crypto projects on the Cosmos network blowing up since the bear market, the Atom coin should be doing excessively well, but thanks to the design of the economics, the Atom coin isn't capturing any of the value, which leaves it sliding down the ranks. Early on in the cycle, this is certainly one of the early casualties of the changing faces of the crypto listings on both CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. How far down will it go? Or could it, by some miracle, move up the rankings? They are still debating on whether they need to revise the tokenomics, or if they do indeed revise them, how much is in it for me? Ridiculous, stupid, crazy. Should be working on what's good for the ecosystem. You've got an exploding ecosystem and yet you are failing to pass a judgment or decision to capture that value. That is stupid if you ask me. Stupid, stupid. Moving on to NEAR protocol. From running out of funding following a massive debut cycle to now pivoting to becoming an Ethereum layer 2. NEAR is at risk of losing its identity. After all, the Ethereum layer 2 space is so congested that the battle within that space could go in one direction among many. Is it going to be optimistic rollups or ZK rollups that actually win the day? This is dangerous play from NEAR protocol, and I suppose we don't have much time to wait and find out. Moving on to Arbitrum, another layer 2 for Ethereum scaling. Arbitrum launched with so much fanfare. I personally had high expectations, so did many others. While the technology in use is delivering on many projects, or many projects won't be migrating to the Arbitrum ecosystem, the Arb token itself does not appear to capture much of the value from the ecosystem since transaction fees are still paid in ETH. It's a shame. You're back to the Cosmos network again and the Atom coin. The Arb token doesn't capture anything. It's just there for DAO voting. What the hell is that? What about the scaling technology as well? Are optimistic rollups the best way to scale Ethereum? What if one day you find out you can't? What are you going to do? Come up with something new? It's all going wrong for such a promising project that launched with so much fanfare and promise. In addition, there is better technology coming to this space, doing the job seemingly cheaper and better. What to expect from Arbitrum? Is it sink or swim? I don't know. We'll just wait and watch. We move on to Algorand. Where did it all go wrong for the byproduct of one of the smartest cryptography experts around? Silvio McCarley had something going on here, but did we simply get too smart for our own good? At the very least, this should be in the top 20. But what do I know? Once again, it is not about simply the best technology in the business and whether my tech is better than yours. Traction on the market counts for far more than some of the creators and developers can come to admit. You see, in my line of work, I've managed some incredible projects with some of the brilliant minds around within that area or niche, but it all comes down to value extraction, not in a scammy way like in crypto, like most people know, but by commercializing an idea, which requires a different mindset to the creation process. In fact, commercializing an idea should have an equal footing alongside the R&D function. Bring it right at the end or at the end of the process leads to some fatal errors and wasted effort where you realize, oh, we can't market this, we can't commercialize this, or if we do, we are not going to be gaining as much value as we thought. It happens. This is playing out in plain sight in the case of Algorand. Such a pity. Great project. Moving on to Theta Network. What has seriously gone wrong with this one? I have no idea. From being a leader within its niche to almost a has-been. New crypto projects have come in and taken huge chunks in market share with little to no response at all from Theta Network. I held the Theta token during the last cycle, and right now I'm glad that I exited my position, having made some profit back then, but at this moment in time, I don't know where this project is going. It appears the team are more interested in hanging out with celebrities than actually funding frontline products. And then if you look at Tezos, another has-been project, the Tezos team could be one of the most wasteful teams within the space alongside the likes of Crypto.com and EOS, as well as FTX. They spend money like confetti. After all, easy come, easy go, right? One could be mistaken for thinking that the Tezos team's overarching strategy was to become a Web2 company, and what an easy way to achieve that than through cheap and easy fundraising within the crypto space. Am I being too harsh here as far as Tezos is concerned? Let me know in the comment section. Once again, people need more frontline products, not these gimmicky. You put it in front of me on TV as an advert or posters or these collaborations with F1 and stuff and footballing teams. If you got something to sell, this is crazy. Moving on to EOS, I think EOS should be long gone by now. I know that's harsh, but that's my own opinion. Hear me out. The EOS case study is an example of how majority of the crypto players operate, raise lots of money based on hype, sometimes lies, with no intention whatsoever to deliver on all that promise. A few billions wasted later on, we have a shriveled carcass of what could have been, but it's all too late now. I understand there's been attempts to resuscitate this project, but the only way is out, unfortunately. I can't see people within the space, maybe newbies, but people already within the space actually saying, oh, let's go and rescue EOS. Who wants to lose money when you know you're going to be scammed right in your face? You know it's going to happen. Why do it? And then we move on to IOTA. From 8th position in 2017 to 83rd in 2024. This is another fall from grace that is difficult to take. What went wrong for this once darling of the dark fanatics? This is a good example to show how patterns don't always bring success. Are you listening, Veracity? In fact, it could be argued that an open source software stack is more most likely the way to go, as it provides an opportunity for the creative minds from all over the place to come and play, hang out, while also bringing value to the ecosystem. They will create projects that people actually want to use. To me, IOTA is a shock the way things have transpired to date. Unbelievable. Finally, Gala arrived late at the scene with a massive bang, and every crypto influencers and their grandmother was shilling this one massively during the last cycle. And the vision was bold as well. Filming, gaming, and all sorts of things. And then came the money, and the project founders got too greedy. As you know, money is the root of all evil, and the Gala founders were not spared from that. They are now suing each other, or they've been. I don't know what the case is because I'm not even interested anymore. And guess what? For misappropriation of funds and the like. But what's good about this space is that it moves at God's speed. Other newer, well-run game and metaverse projects have filled up that gap vacated or soon to be vacated by Gala, and they appear to have done a great job. And the gaming and metaverse niche is more promising than ever, and it can't be any better without Gala, can it? Of course it can. Anyway, guys, was this fair to your favorite project? Do you believe this could actually come true at some point? That some of the projects that we see within the top 10, top 20, top 100 will actually go to zero, and some of it will be shocking, especially if anything is to ever happen to the projects I featured in this video. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Until the next one, FD for Sage5.tv signing out for now. Bye.